Today we groomed the closest thing to a wolf that we've ever met. This handsome chap is Zero, a German Shepherd Wolf-Dog cross. He was very, very hairy. After a few treats, Darcy could get a good look at this beast. Zero's coat had completely blown, so he had a mountain of hair that needed to come out. After a few minutes of very satisfying plucking, it was time to break out the big guns. The blaster was making short work of all that coat, but it was absolutely destroying the prep room. Zero was doing his best to stay out of the blast radius. Time to clear a whole Pomeranian out of the drain. Zero isn't groomed very frequently, so unfortunately he wasn't very impressed by our efforts. Water is apparently less insulting than air. Darcy started to lather him up in a degreasing shampoo, as his blown coat would have trapped a lot of dust and dander close to the skin, most of which was currently pooling in the bath tray, all being splattered onto Darcy's face.
It's got in my mouth.
Oh. We all started to wonder just how long our bath could take it. Not long, as it turns out. Fortunately, it wasn't long before Zero was rinsed off and ready for drying. After some initial blasting in the bath to attempt to control the mess, it was back to the table to be fully dried. Zero still wasn't a big fan of the blasters, but with a coat this thick he would need to get used to them. Although he might look big and scary in these clips, Zero only ever tried to bite the air coming from the nozzle. Nozzle off and Darcy could finally get their coat rake out. Zero didn't mind the massive brush out, but his owner had warned us that he didn't like having his paws held, although he did seem very apologetic about it. Darcy managed to clip his dew claws, and we left the rest to avoid any further stress. After a few ninja moves to trim those pads, Darcy could attempt to tidy those feet. Yeah, maybe not. Now, minus the hairballs, you could actually start to see Zero's German Shepherd colours come out, when he's not a blur of motion.